Well, well. Von Burgo's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word. What is it, Mutt? Pass through the Hall of Forest Kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. That could be this deer hunting ground. Two sandstone guards, just like in Gable's rhyme. A mighty rock between the sandstone guards. That fits. But what does give one's heart to God mean? Is this really it? A piece of Brunswick's armor? And what's this? A piece of parchment?
Come here.
What's that? He must have been shooting for me. Now you fucked up!
He must have been shot for...
Oh!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Burn in hell!
Bad luck!
No, enough! I give up!
Whoa! Another piece of Brunswick's armor. And another clue.
Pray for a quick death, bastard.
Alert! Alert! To hell with you!
Take it from the side!
Alert! To arms!
Nothing. He's not listening again.
Ave Maria.
You silly doggy.
Show me. Here it is. Another piece of Brunswick's armor.
Go! Turn now! You're getting a thrashing! Alert! To arms! I'm waiting for you! You won't get me! Too slow! Now I'll show you!
Stop!
Somebody!
You fucker!
Hate that! No chance! No, you don't!
You want to try me? You won't get me. Fuck you. Curva, I'm wounded. Fuck that.
What do you think you...
Say...
And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Well, you... Is that what you call gratitude?
What do you mean, next time? Don't you dare... You know what? Piss off before I... Ah! Go!
Isn't it the queerest of Sir Brunswick? That's fortunate.
Yakesh is dead.
Good. I hope he died in agony. I should have done it myself. Just like I killed that bastard otter. They deserved it, but it's done. Thank you. I want you to take this.
What is it?
A pendant that Roman gave me. I can't keep it anymore. I want to forget.
No, I can't take that.
You can put it away, out of sight.
Maybe you're right, Henry. Thank you. See you soon, my friend.
So,
Well,
I understand. I was just wondering if you had everything you need.
you're so... What we need and can't make ourselves, we buy. We earn some coin from my... But most mark sometimes... But don't tell...
Of course, hitting a hair. Perhaps you could teach...
I'd be happy. And when you live alone in the forest...
I'd like to learn.
And what would...
I know how.
Great.
I'd like to learn.
And what would you...
I reckon.
Great.
I'd like to learn.
What are you interested...
I'd like.
Thank...
I'd like to.
What...
I need.
All right.
I'd like to.
What are you in...
I'll.
All right.
You're always welcome here.
Greetings, Henry.
Quick!
Come to take us out, have you? Not today.
Show what you're made of.
I can't see it. You want to try me?
Brunswick's helm. I have it.
Whoa!
What do we have here? A bag of silver.
Greetings to you.
Show me your... I'd like to do some... Is this enough?
That's all. Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir.
I'd like to...
Your first time, eh? I don't remember your face. What's it to be? Longbow?
Crossbow.
All right. So what do you... Of course, it's tougher against masters, but you can...
Well,
Fine.
hang on. Yeah,
Wait a while. Take up your positions. And loose! Oh, he just hit the edge again.
Well, it'll have to do.
Bloody wind. That was going to be a bullseye.
Hey, wasn't so shabby.
Right in the bullseye.
So what? In battle, it doesn't matter if you hit the heart or the gun.
I'm doing pretty well today.
A shitty 2 points again.
Here, God. I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate.
Well, it'll have to do.
Shit, I need to step up my game.
You might as well just give up. Bullseye.
The edge again. Sure, I was aiming for the middle. So what? In battle, it doesn't matter if you hit the heart or the gut. Not too shabby, friend. You've earned...
Thank you.
This place used to be a quarry.
No, it was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Of course it was a bloody quarry. This is where the stone for the entire castle was mined. Once the castle was completed, the mining stopped. But that was a long time ago. There's nothing left of those days. Just that old loony who keeps getting in our way.
What loony were you talking about?
Well, I heard he was a stonemason at the quarry. The rumour around the village is he and his friends saved their pay for God knows what, but something went wrong. The one who knew where the coin was hidden fell off the top of the quarry and was dead on the spot. Since then, the other fella's been sleeping in a nearby dilapidated shack and coming here every day to look for the silver. He's gone completely insane. Batty old fool. You can't even reason with him.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Quick!
Easy, good horse. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Good day to you.
I have a bit of...
What game would you...
I actually don't... Nice and slow.
Entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'll have a look.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I need...
Great. Come back anytime, friend.
Easy, good horse.
What a cheap old nag.
Whoa, whoa.
Bloody hell.
Whoa, whoa.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? As you can grab, I'll be happy. As you the now come. Good, good. You've really got a knack for it.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? I like. So, would you like? All right. Attack. Oh, now come in. Good, good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
I'd like to learn...
Certainly. If you are not, I was... But if it won't now... Well, all good. No learning has ever fallen from heaven for anybody.
Lord Bomber.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I'll take a long...
A true swordsman's weapon. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man...
I see you've got...
I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. Oh, wait a mo. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might... They wanted to...
I'll gladly play for the map.
Let's get to it.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
What a nap.
That'll do me. Roll. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. Like this. Finished. Your turn. Good game, friend.
Sakra! Here, take it. I reckon I'll stay away from dice for a while.
Doggy. Good boy. Did you hear what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah. Christ be praised.
Greetings to you, friend.
Hail.
I'm sorry.
Lord be with you.
I'm sorry.
See you soon, my friend.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, BB. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
Why would Nickvard suddenly be avoiding you?
I have a sneaking suspicion. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People...
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and her...
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that Nickvard, now that he's decided... But I'm a...
I thought you had...
That's a pity. Continue in... I might have time.
Good morning.
I'm looking for Nickvard.
Well, I'm waiting for... I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one... I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me, as well as it...
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libak's secret is certainly worth...
Listen, Bertha. I truly respect your honesty. I'm in the service of a nobleman myself, and I know what's expected of us in cases like these, whether it's Nickvard's illness or political machinations over the fate of our kingdom. Both carry equal weight when spoken about behind closed doors, I'd say. I stand by my principles in matters like that.
Lord Libak's troubles can hardly compare to what you're talking about. It's really quite a trifle in comparison.
So you'll tell me then?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libak had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nickvard didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the Crone. By the training ground, below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libak is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters. Though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead. And only when there weren't any soldiers. But this time, it caught up.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the... It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway. What do you have? I'd like to discuss...
Sure. Fine. Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir.
Show me your... Word about the...
Well... Finally! I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
What are you here for?
Good to see you.
God be with you.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Excuse me. Greetings.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble.
Is there any...
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic. But yes, unfortunately, once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your
How many do you...
A lot. Sir, expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
And I've never... So what needs...
Our cook, Osina, the good for now, we have to...
What did you...
We usually accept...
Ah, of course.
And then, I'm sure the question...
I'm ready. Could you...
Very well. I let if anyone...
You said something...
We've all... Which one?
I reckon the holy...
If I recall... I believe you can do it. Should the demons... But don't... Take care, Henry.
Good to see you. Put that weapon away before I knock it out of your hand. Good. See? There's no need to be swinging a weapon around him.
No problem.
About that guy.
He's a highly experienced...
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
You're always welcome here, noble sir. for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money. Did you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
You're always welcome here, noble sir. My humble respects.
I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that.
At your service, sir.
Who are you?
Das sind wir ja schon zwei. I'm neither a knight nor a local. I am the custodian of the Großskal in the...
And what does your service...
Die sind nicht der Rede wert. I'm simply a farmer. But when the...
So you have a farm?
Oh ja, ganz recht. And the harvest hasn't been too bad these...
Careful.
Quick! Quick!
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest. I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that. Man against wild beast. That would make a painting.
Ah!
You're doing great, lad.
What's that, you know?
Please. Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scalitz. And you are?
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
And what exactly were you doing tied to the tree, Voity?
Why don't you just call me Voiter? It'll save us both a lot of time. Well, the thing with the tree is a bit complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
And who actually did this to you?
Wolves in sheep's clothing, lad. There were two of them. At first glance, they looked like decent fellows, just wandering the land. But as you can see, I misjudged them badly.
You've had particularly bad luck with wolves today, eh? You know what? Tell me the whole...
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad... I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Ah, don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Don't worry. I'm no...
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
By the way, what were you actually doing with that skull? It almost looked like you were talking to it.
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking. The skull is simply something like my personal muse. It notices things I can't see, then tells me about them so I can paint them.
Tells you? You don't mean that...
Well, even things without a voice can speak to you, my friend.
So what is your name, then? Voita, or that Voiti?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate.
All right, then.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine...
Quick!
I told you, I'm fine. Do you think I can't tell when you're lying? It'll be all...
really. At least that lunatic is gone. And watch out, someone's here.
Hey there, stranger. Come and join us, if you mean no harm. There's plenty by our fire, and if you're up for it, we can play a game of golf. Together. You silly doggy. What is it? Did you drop something?
What's up? Did you drop something? I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that? The king himself announced that everyone... A good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of You're a Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Skalitz.
Hey, Henry, have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Shall we measure our...
With pleasure. Got something to...
Damn.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending you one.
What is it, Mutt? How do you...
I played so.
What are you doing?
Right, you're a...
Henry of...
Hey!
Does the name Voiter mean anything to you? Master...
No. Who's that supposed to be?
The painter you left tied up at the edge of the forest under a Trotsky.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't really want to talk about him, do you? Did he do something to you?
Not entirely. That is, maybe. The whole thing was really weird.
Why did you beat up Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis, although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here, but then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
Did it also tell him that you cheat at dice?
What? We don't cheat. Never.
Voiter said otherwise. He saw you flipping the dice, you argued, and then he ended up robbed and tied to a tree.
Oh, he had it coming too. But it wasn't about the dice. He got it in the gob because of what he was saying. Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more. But then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
Well, that's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself. Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Did it not occur to you that something could happen to that man if you left him tied up somewhere?
I told Clovis that, but he said someone would definitely find him and set him free eventually. That's how it was, innit? You found him, and he's all right?
All right. He's in God's hands now. When I found him, wolves were tearing the last shreds of meat off his bones.
Hey, don't take me for a fool. How'd you know we tied him up if he was dead, eh?
You've got a point.
The sooner I can forget about him, the better. So stop making things up and tell me what you want.
Where'd you have the loot?
What loot?
Don't lie. You took Voiter's brushes and some nice dice. Or is there something else missing?
Well, I've got some brushes here. And Clovis has a few new dice, yeah. But that's it. Nothing else.
You know what? Hand over the brushes.
Look, I'd love to, but this whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob...
Honestly stole?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Look, you've already run into Voiter once, and you're still clearly shitting yourself from it. And now imagine what he'll do when I tell him you won't return his stuff.
If he cries into his pillow over them brushes at night, I'm sorry. But I'm just not handing them over to you that easily.
What use would paintbrushes even be to the likes of you? You just like to show off with that bow, don't you? And then secretly scribble lewd pictures.
Fine. Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Oh, damn. I don't have a bow on me.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending you one.
What's that you got?
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Would you like to...
What game would you like to...
Courteous.
Let's play! Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Aw, you pooch.
These ones here. That's as far as I go. It's yours. And you look like you can't count to 5. Like this. What? Oh, come on! Nothing worth mentioning. Here. These ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad. You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful.
How do you
I play dice, he shoots arrows. So we stick together. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too, don't hang around here.
You've got a few
Painter? What's...
Don't even try it.
I should have known that fool would blab.
Yura said you have the...
Hang on. Just like that. Do you even know what I had to do to...
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly. So, well...
How about we play?
All right.
I'll check out... Here are my groschen.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. These ones here. Here. My God! Oh, come on! That'll do me. Roll. Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Ha! What did I tell you? The dice are mine, and so are your groschen.
Want to play for...
With pleasure.
I'll check. Here you go.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Damn it! They're yours, lad. That's the way it's bloody well done. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Here. Like this. What? Oh, come on! Nothing worth mentioning. These ones here. Damn! Shit! That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Come to puff bad luck again. we sort this out on our own, or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
I'm sure we can sort this out.
Hey, that's mine! Give it back, or I'll go and get...
Forgive me,
and don't forget... It looks like nothing's missing. Thank God.
Greetings, good man. Could you spare a few groschen for charity? I'll be straight with you. It's to... Thank you for your... I will...
Die!
Nice and slow.
Hey! You nearly ran...
I'm at your service. What'll it be?
I'd like...
Great.
I'm glad...
What? Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this. I apologise.
Greetings. Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capen. Never mind. Read on. though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, may this be the first. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was complete nonsense. I was embarrassed to read it.
Imagine how I felt having to listen to it.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebeck has... I suggested to him it wasn't proper, but then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's Potion Book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's all. So I suppose it worked.
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here.
I understand. Just one more thing, please.
The last time was in the Knight's Hall. I found that message a few days ago. Hard to say where he's off to.
Thanks anyway. I'd like to...
There's no time for it.
My word. This is a nice workshop. I've never seen one quite like it.
It's very modest. But if you're interested in the craft, feel free to look around. Just be careful not to get paint on yourself, or tread on a cat's tail.
You have cats here?
I'd say it's more like the cats here have me. They've been living in the loft since long before I got here. But I've got 3 of my...
Does the name Nickvard mean...
Aye, a local nobleman. He wanted me to paint his portrait. And to make him look young. I forgot about it. To tell you the truth, it was quite the challenge.
Have you seen him lately? I'm trying to...
Not in a while, but as you know, I spent some time tied to a tree. I'm sorry. I can't be of more help.
I've got the stuff.
You must have been sent by God himself.
No need to thank me. Now, about my reward.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. But first, I need to ask you something. Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
It feels like you know me a little too well.
It's just your imagination. I only know what others have told me about.
Like who?
Does it matter? Instead, tell me what you think of my idea for the shield. It's a good reward, right?
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
Can you paint?
This isn't a very convenient time, sorry. Come back when the...
Do you still need...
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
I simply like being used.
Really? There aren't many people like that. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in science?
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone, so that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by name.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parliament.
Well, all of those are more like exceptions, aren't they?
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trotsky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
Unfortunately not.
Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him. So, what do you say? Will you help?
All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
Are you sure the old woman...
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure. But her memory isn't what it used to be. First, she mistook me for her husband. Then her grandmother. Then she tried to feed me garlic soup. And finally, sent me off into some swamp.
Where did you say?
West of Takov, by...
буду виключатися, тому тим, хто був, дякую.